She's very funny. Give it up for Dewa Dorje!
Hello, everybody. You guys can hear me? Yeah. All right, cool. What's up, everybody? Doing well tonight? Yeah, my name is Dewa. Hello. You might see, am I scaring you guys? I do have a back brace on right now. Maybe I should just get it out of the way right up top, right? I fractured my spine doing double dutch at Bumbershoot. Thank you very much. I appreciate it because it was fucking painful. Yeah, I did. It was hella painful. Like, I went through once, so I did my set at Bumbershoot, and then I was like, you know, there's nothing to do, so I'm just gonna go see shit, right? So I went around and saw shit, and then my friend was doing a demonstration of double dutch, right? She has a whole organization, and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to do double dutch because I love double dutch. I mean, I haven't done it in like 25 years, but in the heart, I loved it. And so they did it. Even one side was spun by a little girl, and the other one was by an older woman, and they were doing it, and I went in the first time. I have to hold myself back because I want to jump so bad, and I was jumping because that's how much I love double dutch. So I did it a few times, but I was there with some other comics, and they were all fucking around doing hula hoops while I was doing this. So I got out and I went around. I was like, hey, everybody gather around. I'm about to fucking do some double dutch. And everybody did. They all turned around, everybody dropped their hula hoops, started looking at me, and somebody also started filming me. And then I was like, what's up? And then I did one jump, and I landed hella weird on my heel, and I felt it like go up my leg. It like made that sound that the cartoons make. It was like doo 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 doo. I felt that. And then it went crunch, and I was like, fuck. Yeah, and I fell, according to my friend, like a sack of potatoes. I've been using that ever since. I was like, okay, I guess I don't know. I just never be throwing around potatoes, but I don't know. But yeah, I guess I felt like that, and then I couldn't move my legs, I couldn't sustain any weight, and so the EMTs figured they would just fucking grab me and carry me by my belt loops. They were like gonna saw me in fucking half. There's like a fucking, there's like the route of least resistance there. I did. I felt like I was gonna be severed in half. But yeah, and then the EMT dude inside the tent, he was hella mean. And then I find out later from the other EMT that they call him Scary Terry behind his back. I'm serious, they do. And so I was like, because he was like, what medications are you on? In the tent at the festival? No, I'm not gonna yell that out. I will not be yelling that out. So yeah, they came, the ambulance came, I got in, and the other EMT, because I was trying to start a fight, so I was like, oh man, there was an EMT in there, and he was hella rude, because I told him I wasn't gonna give him my medications, and I don't think he needs it for what he was doing. He was just transporting me to the fucking ambulance, and he was like, he crossed it out on the paper, and he goes, refused. He wrote refused on it in triplicate now or whatever. He ripped a piece off and gave it to the guy in the ambulance. So, yeah, he was like, that's Scary Terry. He has a bad attitude. I was like, yes, I'll co-sign that. I will co-sign. Scary Terry is the worst. So yeah, I went to and then they did an MRI. But this is the thing about the MRI. I don't know if you guys know. It feels like you're in a fucking coffin. They put you in there. You're like this. Look, I'm only 5'3" a little bit, and I'm not narrow as fuck or anything, but I'm also not the biggest person ever. But I went in through it, and they inflate these balloons, and they get you hella tight in there. And they said, squeeze this thing if you need to get out. I was squeezing it. I needed out. Because the top of it is only 8 inches from your face. Come on. I was like, maybe we don't need to see if my back's broken, because I can't. But they were hella nice. They sent me to I had to go to another hospital where they had a bigger MRI machine. I mean, like, it's like a big circle, not a fucking tiny ass hole that the fucking other hospital. Sorry guys, I'm angry about it, but.
They're too tiny.
Yeah.
They're too tiny.
Yes. Yeah. But I'm a single mom, so I got 2 kids. Thank you. Thank you. One time I was at a drag show performing, and I said I'm a single mom, and then somebody got up and goes, "Pay her." Thanks. And then somebody started throwing money at me. Just so you know, I'm accepting, money thrown at me. It is kind of messed up, though. I feel like I was thinking of jokes I could tell about my back, but I was just thinking, it's kind of hard out here being a single mom. I gotta blow my own back out. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to figure out which one of my kids stepped on a crack. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I'm a divorcee. I was married to a white man.
A white man?
You sound like my mom. Yeah. I married the white man because I wanted to see what all the hype was about, right? Turns out it's all hype, Yeah, I mean, I know. I wasn't missing shit,
Date a gay man instead. It's way more fun.
Yeah. Come on, let's talk afterwards, okay? Because it was pretty messed up, It's also because I know I'll take some of the blame because I am a recovering people pleaser. Any other people recovering people pleasers? And I could never speak up for myself, and So I just feel like I knew the moment it was over. Like we were walking our dog, and he took a shit, and my ex-husband, yes, no, not the dog took a shit. Both of them shat. No, and then our dog took a shit, and he picked it up barehanded. That's what. Yes. Yes. And then he would hook his hand like this so that he could talk to our neighbors. Yeah. And it was like I knew right then that I didn't love him, I was like, this is over. But just me being me, I waited 15 years to tell him. I did. That is true. We were married for 18 years. Yeah, I waited 15. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Did you bring it after the divorce?
No, because I had my part in it too. I was told, like, I grew up in the 80s and we were really big on mooning, like showing your ass bare. It's huge. I know you guys are, younger out here. I haven't passed on the tradition like I thought I would, but my hands were tied. My ex-husband said I cannot moon. If we're gonna get married, there's no more mooning. And it's a little bit too much to ask, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit too much to ask to say, no more mooning. And I agreed and I said, unless my back's against the wall though, right? I can moon. So yeah, that was part of it. I mooned, a lot. I started mooning a lot 18 years in, so I will bear the brunt of that. I'm not really sure if I got the light or not because I got 2 orange on the left, 2 orange on the right, and 1 white in the middle. Okay, so I did get it. I was just trying to say, I got hella lights. All right, let me leave you with this, okay? I got 2 kids. I got a daughter who's 16 and a son who's 11. And when he was younger, this shouldn't be my job, but when he was younger, he came to me and said, he was like, "Mom, my foreskin is really, really, really stuck to the tip of my penis." And I don't know if that's normal or not normal. So I went and asked the pediatrician, and she told me what to do. And then I told him, I said, "Son, the doctor said that you need to play with your penis more." and then he went in his room, and I haven't seen him since. All right, that's my time. I'm Dewa Dorje. Thank you.
Keep it going for Dewa!
Dewa, first of all, the audible screams from the audience.
I know.
Just were really doing it for me.
I
was
got
like,
him going.
You really did get him going.
Yeah.
Also, wish my doctor would tell me that.
But that's real.
That is real?
That is real, because he wasn't one of those babies that pulls on there's a lot of babies who pull on their dick and just love to taffy it out.
So I'm a baby?
I mean, that's what you end up learning when you be your mom, and you just see how other babies are. And no, there's a lot of dick pulling, but my kid didn't pull his dick like that.
Wow.
And she did, and the pediatrician did say he got to touch it more. He's got to, because he was kind of
Because you can't help him with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this show is riddled with science.
I'm sorry. I'm literally gonna call it that from now on. If my boyfriend's
No.
like, "What are you doing upstairs?" I'm like, "Tapping it out."
I know, I'm pulling taffy.
That's real too. I was in a fraternity. Did I ever tell you that? I was
Yeah, I
in a
knew
fraternity
that
in
about
college,
you,
and we
yeah.
had one uncircumcised brother, and we used to call it his bubblegum tip.
How come everybody makes fun of uncircumcised?
I'm not making fun,
No,
I'm
it's
just saying what
over
it looks
now. I
like.
mean, it's kind of less because it's not more
Well-
children are being intact.
I'll
Right.
tell you this: gay guys love an uncircumcised dick.
Well-
I don't. Not me. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
They love it, but not you.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not actually gay. I just do this for a
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a suspicion.
Girl, they can hear you. Dewa, we're gonna play a game. Do you wanna play?
Hell yeah.
Okay, the game we're gonna play is called Is This Queer? And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna give you different items, scenarios, things, and you have to tell me, is it queer? Do you oblige?
Okay, but Richie, know I'm not straight, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're a
I'm
little,
gonna-
she's a little bit queer too.
I'm gonna-
Dabble in the
Yeah.
dark arts? What's your pH?
What's my pH? I would say what do they have? A spring laundry or something like that?
Spring laundry, yes.
Winter fresh? Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yes, winter
Okay,
fresh.
Juicy
Juicy fruit.
fruit.
Because we don't know what fruit that is.
Juicy. You like
It's
juicy
juicy.
fruit? I'm more into fruit by the foot myself.
Juicy.
is
Juicy
great.
fruit. Okay, so.
So okay, if you're saying you're not straight, how do you identify?
I identify as bi.
As bi. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that's
We love a bisexualist.
we do. We love it, and
Thank
also that's all I have to say about it. So we're gonna go to. Is it queer? Here we
Okay.
go. All right. Is this queer? The witch is witching. The witch is witching
You know,
right now.
Honestly,
and
girl, let's give her tickets to the next one.
I think
Yeah.
she's choking. She's choking. She's choking. Are you good? Okay.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with everything about you.
Yeah, please find me after the
She
show.
sounds
I'm
like
giving
she
you
has
tickets
one
to
of
the
those
next one.
remote control things in the pants. Right?
She sounds. I know. She sounds like
Somebody's
she's
doing
got a,
something remotely.
She sounds like she's got the bubblegum tip stuck in the back. It's kind of. Is it queer? Wearing a jock strap instead of boxers.
Yeah, definitely.
You
Hell
said-
yeah.
What makes you say that?
Because I mean, yes, it just is. It just is because a jock strap is like your booty's out. It's just 2 straps. It's the reverse thong, right?
The reverse thong?
Yeah, so it doesn't go up the crack. It nicely holds the cheeks.
I
together.
feel like if a jock strap was a reverse thong, then you'd be covering your
Your
hole and your
hole,
dong
and then-
would just be flipping.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Exactly. It just doesn't work. But yeah,
Like-
that's definitely queer.
Yeah, that is queer. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wearing a jock strap instead of boxers
did
is
it.
queer. Drinking a PSL that's homosexual for pumpkin spice latte.
Okay.
And in a long cardigan
Hell no,
specifically.
hell no.
That is what?
No. That ain't queer.
Well, you're right. It's not queer, and it's very specifically
White.
Mormon.
Okay, I
Very specifically Mormon. Pumpkins. Did you know that pumpkin spice lattes, the highest sales are in Salt Lake City, Utah? Did you know that?
That's
Wait,
that's
I thought,
bonkers.
You
I
know.
thought they couldn't have coffee.
No, the biggest sale is Salt Lake City, Utah, and I
It's decaf.
made that up.
Oh.
And I made that up.
I was thinking about that documentary, The Secret Lives
Oh,
of
honey, you want to talk
Mormon.
about it? Are you watching
I just started.
No, don't tell me anything. I haven't started it yet.
It's the most beautiful, chaotic
I'm
mess
gonna
you've ever
start
seen
it.
in
Yeah,
your life.
I'm
It's
gonna start it.
great.
It's weird, man. That's crazy.
We're
Yeah.
gonna talk after the show
Okay,
for sure.
let's
Okay,
get
Dewa, is this queer? Abraham Lincoln.
Fuck yes. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know for sure?
Hell yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, so did you know that I used to be a social studies teacher?
No.
Well, first of all, I had no business teaching social studies. Like Dewa, at my interview, they literally were like, "What do you like about social studies?" And I was like, "Well, last weekend I met a drag queen named Nina Pinta Santa Maria, and I still got the job." And that says a lot about public school.
Yeah, it does. But those are the things that I want my kids' teacher to know too.
Exactly, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
then, when you're a social studies teacher, you fall down historical rabbit holes, and I found out that they found handwritten accounts by village people, at the time village people, on
Why?
brand.
Why?
And
Everybody's like looking. What's he doing?
well, they wrote,
He's doing
not,
gay shit.
No, they tried to cover it up. They were like, he's not gay, he just likes to sleep in bed with other men to stay warm. Isn't
Yeah,
that
you know.
And his-
Convenient.
right? Like,
Convenient.
if I was one of the other men, I'd be like, what is that?
I
And he's
know.
like, that's just my Lincoln
He's-
log.
Yes.
And history will say they were roommates.
Yeah.
History will say they were roommates.
Yeah, they're friends.
Now, let me
like the
ask you-
heavy friends.
To switch this up on you, is this queer? We're gonna play a game called Is This Cut? Abraham Lincoln, is this cut? Do you know what cut is?
Cut?
Yeah.
Like your dick?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You think Abraham Lincoln's cut?
No, hell no.
Why not?
Because he wrote on a shovel, right?
He
He
wrote.
what? He what?
She said he wrote on a shovel. Let's
That,
Like a
that's like
witch?
the fable is that he was so poor he didn't have paper. He had to write with chalk on a shovel.
Oh, wrote.
Oh, road. Oh my God. I
wrote.
literally.
I'm over here picturing Abraham Lincoln like one of the Hocus Pocus witches
that's-
on a shovel. Just like, oh, I'm gonna free the slaves on the shovel. That's insane.
I literally was like, he couldn't afford a horse, so he just put a shovel between his
Oh,
Just a
legs.
shovel. And then all the other boys are
I
like,
gotta
Abraham
I gotta
Lincoln,
start
he's a special
enunciating
one.
pretty
He's a
soon.
special.
He wrote on a shovel.
But what did he write on the shovel?
Like his homework and shit. Look it up. It's
On
like,
the shovel?
yes, because they didn't have paper.
So he was just like, what's the next best
Yeah,
thing?
a shovel.
A shovel.
Yeah.
This poor boy was dragging his shovel to
Yes.
school.
I just know. He had to get it out. He had to get it. I don't know. Maybe I miss.
No, that's facts now.
Yeah. that is now in the dictionary.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the guy, whoever Googled earlier, could look up did.
Yeah, no, totally.
Connor, can you look up, did Abraham Lincoln ride on a shovel? Thank you.
WRIT.
Okay, here we go. Dewa, is this queer? Saying that you have dad bod when you look like this.
Saying you have dad bod.
When you
Hold
look-
up, is that Noah guy?
No.
Saying
no,
you have dad bod when you look like this.
Is that queer, that act?
I don't think so.
Actually, it shouldn't be queer. Is that gay?
Yeah, is that specifically gay?
I got a dad bod. No, I got a dad bod. No.
Okay, actually, you're wrong because it is super gay.
It is
yeah.
gay.
is?
Like
Yeah.
Richie and I,
Like,
first
I
of all.
got a dad bod. Like, it's all ripped, and you're like, I got a dad bod? What's
Yeah.
a dad bod?
It's not that. I'll
That's
tell
a,
you that.
that's
It's not that.
Dewa, first of all, we are so gay. Richie and I, we do the show in LA too. And
Humble
the
brag.
men in LA are so intensely chiseled that we looked at each other, we started eating cotton balls like Build-A-Bears. It was...
Let me tell you what. I went running in WeHo last time I was there, and I stopped to like wipe the sweat on my face, and some twink saw me, and he was like, "Ugh, yeah, yeah."
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I was just like, "Hey."
Like, look at us. We are the next cast of My 800-Pound Life.
No, literally, in LA.
Man, fuck that. You're bomb.
Oh my God.
Oh,
no, I
Dewa,
know.
you
Yeah,
can
I know.
stay. She's my
Yeah,
favorite
no,
guy.
I'm just like, fuck that shit. That's
No.
it.
You know
We
what?
don't
I'm gonna write that on a shovel. Give it up for Dewa Dorje, everybody.